Hey, this is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're going to be doing another egg video for you guys. We're going to be opening up a total of 20 items, including 5 Play-Doh eggs and 15 blind boxes. Now we're going to start the video off by opening up a blind box that's right here in the front row. And I actually want to start with one that's a little bit odd. It's a new one that I've never shown to you guys. Here's a look at the back, and it's going to be 2 OMG owls, and it says, "Hey, we hoot." So I don't know what's going to come out of here, but let's find out. Obviously, it's going to be an owl, but I'm not sure what they do. And here's going to be our 2 little owls. One's blue, one's orange, and it says to push here. Okay, so it sounds like that's all they do pretty much is just hoot. So there you go, there's your 2 owls, and it also comes with this little owl book. And if you're wondering where I got this, I actually got it from Books A Million, which is a bookstore. They carry all sorts of neat little unique things like this. We're going to set that off to the side. And I apologize about last week. There was only, I guess, maybe 3 videos from me. One of them was a compilation. I've actually been pretty sick for the past week, and today was the first day that I actually started feeling a little bit better. So again, I apologize, the videos were a little bit light, and I'm looking for the tear strip. There it is. And we're probably not going to have, I'm probably not going to have 4 videos for this week and for next week, because I'm actually trying to take a little bit of some time off, a little vacation, and that's going to be our half and half Mufia blind box, which we've been getting a lot of requests for these, but again, I'm not a huge fan of that one. But this is going to be the Martyville Dunnies. Here's a look at one side. Here's a look at the other. And you know, I really like the Dunnies, but I've been seeing more and more requests to do less of the Dunnies, so that's why we're only doing one for today. And here's gonna be, oh wow, so this one looks pretty neat. This one comes with like a saxophone, and I guess that's a hat, and he's got some skull suspenders on. I'll go ahead and get him put together real quick and we'll check him out. So here he is with his hat and his saxophone, and the unfortunate thing is as you can see, the hat actually doesn't snap on or stay on very well, so unless he's just standing in a display case somewhere, it's not gonna stay on too good. But there's his little saxophone. They put this little handle on there so he can actually hold it, so that works out pretty good. And then he's got these little musical notes on his ears. We'll go ahead and set him down. And before I open up any more blind boxes, I want to show you guys this, because we did this video, I actually did it a week and a half ago, and it just got uploaded. And I told you guys in that video I'd show you what it looked like once it actually had the clear coat on. So the clear coat actually took about 3 days to dry. I didn't want to touch it while the clear coat was wet. That was a mistake that I made with our custom Lightning McQueen. But this is going to be the pony that we painted, and as you can see, it's completely dry, and it turned out really good. The clear coat just it brought all the glitter out just even more. And the great thing about the clear coat is it makes sure that it keeps everything on there, so nothing's actually peeling off or breaking off. So the pony actually turned out really nice. I like that one. We'll go ahead and set that off to the side, and let's get back to our video. So this is going to be the Android. This is going to be some of the different ones that you can collect. We got this one right here, which I really like that one. And here's a look at some of the other ones. And if I had to pick one, it's going to be that one. That's the one I would like to see. And this is actually the final Android blind box that I have. But I am thinking about ordering more, because I did see quite a few requests for this. Oh wow, look at this. So this one's actually, you know, this one might even be better than last week's. This reminds me of those ghost blind boxes that I was showing you guys. They look a lot like this, actually. In fact, I'm gonna grab one and open it real quick just so you guys can see a little bit of a comparison of those two. And it actually comes with this piece of paper that tells you what the names of each one is. And it looks like we got Iceberg for this video. There's a look at him. He's a 2 in 16. And here is the Ghostland blind box that I was telling you guys about. And we've shown the other 4. I think there was a total of 5, and this is the final one. And as you can see, they look a lot alike. So that's going to be the final ghost for that series. So I guess we're actually going to be showing 16 blind boxes for this video. And this is one of the nicest little display cans that I've seen with any of this stuff. So I ordered this just for this tin right here, because I think it looks so nice. But we'll go ahead and set that off to the side, and let's go ahead and open up the Bear Brick series number 24. here's a look at some of the different figures that you can collect. And let's go ahead and get this one opened up. We've had some pretty good luck with the bear bricks. We got a Chaser Catwoman in the last video. And let's see, there it is. Oh wow, look at this. Oh nice. So this one looks pretty neat already, and I haven't even seen the front of it. So here is, this one, it says Gossip Girl, I think is what it says. It's kind of hard to read, but I think it says Gossip Girl. And it's got like a little smooch on the back, a little kiss. And I'm looking to see where this one's at on here, and I'm not seeing it. And you know, some of you guys are probably looking at this one, but it's not that one. So I guess we got 2 mystery figures in a row. So that worked out really well. That's just, man, that one's so cool looking. We'll set that down. That might be the nicest thing that we opened today. But let's go ahead and open up the BFFs. This is going to be another blind box that I've actually done a lot of on the channel. We've shown most of the figures. And for this one, and you know, we've shown most of the figures, but they just keep getting requested. So, you know, if you guys keep requesting it, we'll keep showing them. And some of you guys have been asking where you can get these, and these are actually, they're really hard to find. And the only place that I know of course I dropped everything, the only place I know of to find this stuff is going to be on eBay. And we have gotten this shoe before, so this is going to be Jordan Spike, a 1 in 32 with the little nail in the shoe. And I forgot to show you guys, here's the little card that comes with our little bear brick. So it's a real simple card. Normally there's like a picture of the one that you got or something on there, but that one's just got text. So the card's a little disappointing, but the figure's pretty cool. Next up we have the science fiction mystery minis. These are by Funko Pop. And here's a look at the back. And we got a really cool figure last time. We got one of the aliens. And for this one feels like a small one. And it looks like we got Judge Dredd. So Judge Dredd is a 1 in 12. So he's not like a super rare or anything like that. That's a pretty nice figure. It's got a lot of detail in it. And now for one of the most entertaining blind boxes that we've opened in this video or any of the previous videos. This is going to be the Kingdom Hearts Formation Arts. This is volume number 3. Here's some of the different figures that you can collect, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one that we're missing, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be what's in this box. And some of you guys have been asking where you can buy these. Now these are just really hard to find, and if you do find them, they're going to be pretty expensive. Most places are selling these for like $20 each, so they're definitely not cheap. And we did get that black and white looking figure, so I'm going to get it all put together and we're going to check it out. So here's a look at our black and white Sora, the final figure from that series. And if you guys want to see some of the other different series, like the other volumes, just be sure and comment and let me know. And I will try to find them. I can't make any promises because, again, these are very, very difficult to locate. But that's kind of a good way to finish off that series. We're going to set him down, and this is going to be the Simpsons keychain series. So here's going to be some of the different Simpson figures that are in this set. You know, Mr. Burns isn't in there, which is a little disappointing. But let's go ahead and get this opened up. And for this one feels like a Millhouse. I'm just kidding, by the way. So this is gonna be Marge, and I think we did get Marge. I'm not sure. We've done so much stuff with the Simpsons. It's hard to kind of keep track of all of it, but I think we did get a Marge at some point. We'll set her down, and let's go ahead and open up a Vinylmation. This is gonna be the Whiskers and Tails, and we still have, I want to say, maybe 5 or 6 of these left. So we're getting pretty close to finishing off this case. And for this one, looks like we got Lady. And there's a look at our lady with her little gold dog tag on there. And speaking of dog tags, you know, I was reading the comments for the last video, and there was actually several requests not to show dog tags. So for this video, there's not any dog tags in any of the Play-Doh eggs. But let's go ahead and open up our Bruce Lee blind box. And for this one, you know, we've gotten this one, I know we got this one at least once, but I'm thinking we actually got this one twice. And this is the final Bruce Lee blind box that I have, or I would open another one for you guys. And of course, any chance that I get to drop something, I will. So his bamboo stick fell on the floor, but there's a look at him with his bamboo stick. And again, we have gotten that one in the past, so that's a little disappointing that we got the final blind box with that one. But this is going to be the Royal Pride, and we've done about half of this case. And here's a look at, I guess, some of the different figures. I was looking for this the side of the box to see the figures, but this one doesn't show them. And for this, let's see, we got this guy. So he's ready to do some combat for sure. And this is, you know, this is another one of those blind boxes where the figure comes out and they're a little oily. Like that's so strange. Like he's got some sort of film on him or something, but he's just a little greasy. But there he is with his cute little green ears. We'll set him back there in the back, and then this is going to be one of my favorite Vinylmation blind boxes to open. This is going to be the Nursery Rhymes, and we've gotten some really cool figures from this set so far. And if we get one in this one that I've already gotten, I'll go grab another one for you guys. But let's see, we did get a new one. So here's going to be our figure. This is going to be Hey Diddle Diddle. So this is one that I would not have been able to guess, but I have heard that nursery rhyme. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with the nursery rhyme, this is one that I actually do know. It's one of the very few that I know the whole thing. It's Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. And you know, I was looking at this, and I looked at the back, and I'm looking at this going, that's a violin, and he's holding a violin string. And I'm like, well, I didn't know what a fiddle was. I had to go look up the definition of a fiddle, and a fiddle is actually a violin. So that's a new little piece of information for me. But there's our little figure. We'll set him in the back. And this is going to be the Star Wars Vinylmation series number 1, and we haven't done this one in a while. This is like the one blind box that I just keep forgetting to show you guys. And this is one that gets requested, and I just always forget to pull it out when it comes time to set up for this video. And we got Yoda, which we have gotten Yoda before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab another one of these, and we're going to open a second one. So here we go, take 2, Star Wars Vinylmation. And for this one, I want to make this one a little fun. I want to see how many of you guys are familiar with the Star Wars characters. So I'm not going to say what the name of this one is. I want to see how many of you guys know which one this is. So here's a look at them. This is going to be a tough one too. This isn't an easy one like Chewbacca. This one might be a little hard for some of you guys. So see how many of you guys could guess, or how many of you know which figure this is. So we'll set him down. And then for our final blind box, this is going to be the Mickey's Wild West Vinylmation. Here's a look at the back. There's some of the different figures that you can collect. This is another one that just kind of got forgotten about. And we're closing in on, I guess, a little more than halfway through with this case. And for this one, we got Daisy. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So I knew that one for one. I got one right without looking first. That's going to be our Daisy with the little hat. And we have gotten this one before too. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to open one more of this as well. Alright, take 2 on this one. Let's go ahead and get it ripped open. And for this one, let's see who we got. Oh nice, we got Donald again. So this is going to be another one that we've gotten before. I say Donald, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was Huey, Dewey, Louie, or Donald, because sometimes I get those a little mixed up because they look a little bit alike. But that is going to be our Donald Duck with his little headdress on. So that's kind of a neat one. We'll set him right there in between our other 2. And let's go ahead and let's open up the little Cupcake Play Doh Egg first. Let's get all this blue icing off of there. Let's get the bottom off of it. That actually looked really cool too. I like that one. And for this one, we got a Lego minifigure pack. This is series number 5. This is going to be some of the different figures that you can collect. And if I had to pick one of the figures from this series that I'd want, it'd be that one right there, the little green snake, because he kind of reminds me a little bit of a Mega Man villain. And we did not get that one. We got somebody with a fire axe, maybe a fireman. No, he's a lumberjack. There we go. I can tell from his little plaid shirt. So I'll get him put together real quick. We'll see what he looks like. So it looks like we got number 8. There's a side-by-side look at them, and then here's a look at all the figures from the series. And if your town was to get overrun by some zombies, you would want one of these guys on your team, a lumberjack. So we'll set him down, and then right here we have a very happy, sunshiny Play-Doh egg. It almost looks like a sunny side up egg, but let's go ahead and get the Play-Doh off of here. That egg makes me happy just looking at it. And for this one, we have 2 items in here. We have a Care Bears collectible figure, and if I can get it turned around and upside down right, this one's Flappy Bird Mashems. I showed one of these a couple weeks back, and there was a few requests to see a little bit more of this one. So I had to cheat a little bit and use the scissors just to get this started because this thing did not want to open up. So for this one, we got some sort of blue Flappy Bird. And these just, they look, I mean, when I look at this, all I'm thinking about is Super Mario, the original Super Mario when he's down in the water and those little things are like floating around, because that's what it looks like to me. Looks like the little fish from Super Mario. And then for this one, we got, let's see which one it is, Harmony Bear. Now this is one of the few series, like I used to know the names of these and then I've slowly over time just forgotten them. I know which one's Cheer Bear and the Good Luck Bear, but I have to look at the rest of them. So there we have a Harmony Bear. And then for this Play-Doh egg, I remember there's one really cool item in one of these and I can't remember which one it is. For this one we got, okay, this is going to be the My Little Pony, and these little gems are just falling all over the place. And let's try to use the tear strip. We'll try once, we'll try twice, let's try the other side, and success. So those are always fun to open that way. For this one, here's a look at the pony, and then let's get the card out. Looks like we got Lilac Hearts. Hopefully I said that right. Loves acting in plays. So this is a pony actor. There's a look at both sides, and then for the next egg, I'm like really just anxious to get these open because I remember one of these had something just, okay, this is the SpongeBob one. And for this one, you know, I did go see the movie. I saw it 2 days ago. And you know, honestly, I would love to just rave about how great it was, but you know, to me it was about the same as just watching the show, like except for the end. The end was really cool, but for the rest of the movie, I mean, it was good, don't get me wrong. I love SpongeBob, but it wasn't great. I guess is the best way to put it. It's not a bad movie, it's you're gonna get exactly what you would expect, a SpongeBob episode. And for this one we got the Sour Note Squidward, who I said had I think a missile or something in the last video, and it is a clarinet. I do read the comments and I kept calling it a flute, but it is a clarinet. So I'll get him put together real quick and we'll see what he looks like. So once again, here's our very angry Squidward. I say once again because we did get this one in another video. So what I'm going to do, as usual, when I can, since I have more of these, let's go ahead and open up another one and let's see what we get out of this one. And we got Patrick. So I'm going to get Patrick put together and we'll check him out. Houston, we have a problem. So if you noticed when I was actually opening this package up and dumping it in my hand, this is what came out. Nothing was dropped. And I went back and watched that scene myself to make 110% sure that I didn't drop anything. And if you notice the picture right here, Patrick has like a big belly with that gray on it, and that piece is not in here. Like, that's the one piece that you would need. You have to have that piece to put them together. And it's not in the package. It's not in there. So I cannot put our Patrick together. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to go ahead and open up another one. And before anybody says that I dropped the piece, like I said, I went back and I watched the video and I watched all the pieces pour into my hand. And that piece just isn't in there. So we did get another new one. This is going to be this guy right here. I can't remember his name, but I'll get him put together real quick and we'll check them out. So here's our two characters side by side, all put together successfully, might I add. And what I was able to do with our Patrick, since we had two Squidwards, I took the other Squidward's body and I sort of constructed a Patrick here. So that's kind of what he's supposed to look like. His little feet wouldn't go in all the way though, so that was the only thing that didn't quite work, but he looks a little funny with Squidward's body. And then for our final egg, the final item for the video, this should be a good one. We have another one of these, and you know, I haven't had a chance to open many of these, and this is the one that I was looking forward to seeing. Oh, nice. We got the Flash. So we have Batman and Joker like way back in the back. They're actually hiding like way back in the back right next to our My Little Pony and Beast Boy, but I'm really happy we got this one. He looks almost kind of like a Rugrat or something. He looks like a really funny Flash. It definitely does not look like the Flash's face, but he is wearing his little uniform. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if I do sound a little sick today. Hopefully next week will be much better. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to press the like button. This is Zero at Disney Cars Toy Club. And as always, thanks for stopping by.